Hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Chris. Hope you're having a good day. Six of Cups is already wanting to show. You're on somebody's mind, Capricorn. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are in the world. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Capricorn tarot reading. Here with me, the Tarot Closet. Capricorn, love tarot. Capricorn, love reading today. And as is pretty much always the case at the Tarot Closet, Capricorn, love messages. Channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Let's take a look at the energy coming in, Cap. It's the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Interesting. Somebody's kind of staring down this pentacle. We saw the Six of Cups already coming in, the Sun in Scorpio. You're on somebody's mind. What's with all the poppies? Because that is an energy of making peace. It's a direct connection for me with my guides. Apologetic energy. Look at our Nine of Wands today. It's the Moon in Sagittarius. Look at the four of them. They're sort of like, four of the nine are look, they're connected by like this little floral flower wreath, floral laurel wreath. That's an energy of reunion for me. And it's like blocking off four of the wands. And then the other four are over here. It's like somebody's, well, yeah, if you can see someone, it definitely might be around, like seeing them at a wedding. But those are also 8 wands completely, and somebody's like initiating a move and holding on to the 9th wand, which can be a little bit of like kind of wait, stay back a little bit, boundaries, but also persistence. Page of Pentacles, our messenger. Six of Cups, somebody has it on their mind wanting to communicate with you. I feel like it's somebody that, I do feel like it's somebody that caused some hurt. I also don't think that you've received any type of, yeah, oh my gosh. So the Five of Cups is in reverse, and that's somebody who is regretting, leaving you feeling like they didn't love you, how things were left. It is somebody who is, it's like hoping that someday you'll forgive them energy. And it's coming here with the Seven of Cups around commitment issues. Water energy. That's Venus in Scorpio, by the way. Look at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Wands. Actually, I want to cut the deck. Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go. Ace of Wands and the Strength card. Somebody really wants to talk to you. It's also somebody who has a lot of pride around that. So something is going on here between the two of you. There's a lot of chemistry here, though. I'm going to tell you that. There's a lot of chemistry with you and this person. They're afraid to reach out, but they're definitely wanting to. It's somebody who's in a lot of regret. A lot of regret. There's sadness. Okay, it's here. The Strength card is staying here. It's connected to the heart chakra, by the way, which is not surprising to me at all. I want to move this energy, okay? Look, there's that Four of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune is poking out in reverse. Well, yeah, I do feel like things are stuck here. We saw it. It's there. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. The Four of Wands is here again, too. Look. Six of Cups. The Four of Wands was showing in, and the Nine of Wands. Strength card, Ace of Wands. Somebody really wants to talk to you. I need to look again. Yep. Oh, my gosh. Six of Wands. There we go. Somebody wants to get your attention, Capricorn. This is somebody who's in a lot of regret. There's clearly commitment issues going on here around this person. It's very Emperor kind of energy, too. There is a lot of pride. Yeah. But there's also a lot of feelings here. What are in those Five of Wands? Because you generally need to get over those obstacles and challenges to move here into the Six of Wands to say what they want to say. So look, I do want to validate if you can see, if you're going to see each other at a wedding, a concert, perhaps even like a birthday party, there is an emotional energy around the two of you in terms of what you, I would say, have to say and also hear. It's really super clear. I also feel like the last time you communicated, the Magician is here, the Fool in reverse. Yeah, there were things said. There were also things not said. Look, it can be that it's really been recent, but I also feel like just even in our water energy here in our Five of Cups, you can see it all knocked over. That, yeah, it hasn't been resolved. It hasn't dissipated. And look, it's putting those Three Cups sort of knocked over, not really in reverse and not in the upright. The Two of Cups are here within the Five of Cups. So it is a validation around someone that there's something going on. Okay, yeah, Seven of Swords. It's a runner. Somebody didn't follow through. I do feel like this is a no contact, no communication. Yeah, look, so the Hermit is in reverse. Virgo and Mercury. It's a pretty stuck energy, and it's here with the Fool in reverse. They didn't respond to you. There is an emotional unavailability here. I don't like this, and this is what it is. This is where things are. But this is also their feelings. This is somebody you're not talking to. It's clear, and they really want to talk to you. They didn't respond the last time. Yeah. But the Ten of Pentacles is here in reverse. That's a long-term energy. It's Mercury and Virgo energy. But this reversal energy is telling me that something has gone on here. There's conflicting energy around the long-term plans that you had or where you were. Were you in a long-term connection? Were you building it? Was it on the table? The Hermit in reverse is a pretty stuck energy. And it's a really strong validation for me connecting with our Six of Cups energy, also here in our Five of Cups in reverse, and the Fool in reverse. Like somebody's thinking you just maybe never want to talk to them again, but they're really wanting to talk to you. There is the Emperor. Yep, the Emperor energy is here, and it's even more so, it's in reverse. And I was kind of bringing it in when the Hermit came in, and I thought, no, that's the Hermit. Well, that's because the Emperor was following. This reversal energy is a very strong validation around the emotional immaturity. It doesn't matter about age, because it can be that they're older, you know. It could be dealing with an older divine masculine energy, but that's going to be specific. What is here is some arrogance. You know, there's some pride and ego here. It's just really super clear. And the Hermit is in reverse again. It's connected to the third eye chakra. And it's definitely, there is that energy of somebody even like that you maybe were, maybe you're not anymore, waiting on to wake up and see things. It's pretty stuck. The Emperor is connected to the root chakra. Wow. And yeah, look, it's King of Swords. It is what they want. When somebody is not balanced and centered, which is the case here, it's like there is an energy of shadow, ego, and fear. They're definitely holding on to some pride, but I tell you what, they are thinking about you. They're thinking about everything. They're really wanting to talk to you. Look where the King of Swords went here with our Strength card and the overall energy. This is around communication for me. It's Mercury and Gemini energy, giving it all kinds of thought. There's strategy around it, intention, which is connected to them, to the apology. Pride keeps them from doing it. It really is more about pride and ego for me than fear, but that too, it's almost like fear of rejection or that you won't respond, because there is still hurt here. Justice is in reverse too, so that's also not surprising. Not being honest. And clearly I want to validate the Emperor and the justice energy. If you are on a twin flame journey, it could be connecting us to somebody in a karmic situation. That's very specific, but I will always bring it through. The Magician, Gemini, and Virgo energy. Major Arcana right below the Strength card. Connected to the heart chakra. The Magician connected to the solar plexus chakra, I do. Moving into the throat chakra, I speak. Communication. And having all the tools, like gathering all the resources, which I don't think they've totally gathered, you know, because the Emperor, like, we need the Emperor here to get it together. But the Magician is for sure manifesting that with you. Look at this. The Strength card, the King of Swords. They're manifesting. They're really wanting to talk to you. There is a friendship here. But there's also a really strong chemistry. There is love here still. The Six of Wands is back. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the person that somebody you've been waiting on literally 1 foot, 2 feet out the door. Do you have any crow feet left? Sits in reverse. Venus and Taurus. You know, look, and 6 of them are here in the nest. Reciprocity, feelings, and what they want. And there's a crow here that's waiting. Sort of put the 7th pentacle up as a beacon. Sort of looking here. The nest is here, waiting for somebody for, yeah, reciprocity. And the reversal energy is a really strong validation for me of sick of waiting. And it is not surprising because it's connecting to the commitment issues in the 7 of Cups. Which, by the way, that can be connected to an illusion energy too. So for some of you, you might have both of your beautiful little crow feet out the door. Because that's a 77. And that's an energy for me of reflecting on everything, assessing the situation, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. Now, what it is around this person is communication. I'm also going to bring in something that's a very specific message. That there might be some energy here, whether it's in person or it is in, the Queen of Cups is here in reverse. Or it's via online or something where somebody might be in some vice energy and sending some messages or liking some things or, you know, listening to stuff and accidentally booping it so you know, because that's what they're doing right now. Because the track that they're on at the moment is a lot of nostalgic energy. They're really wanting to reach out to you. And I do wonder, for some of you, if you have been kind of looking at their stuff, they might know that. That's specific, okay? But it's here. Cancer energy in our Queen of Cups. Yeah, and again, as I was saying that, that's really more validation for me of the possible vice energy. But somebody here is definitely afraid that if they were to reach out after what feels like some kind of long time, because it could be connecting with that 6 of Cups, we could be going way far in the past here, you know? But it's more about fear of rejection, like that you wouldn't respond or that your response would be really short. This is someone who likes to be in control. It's that Emperor energy that's been coming through. Yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse is broken promises for me today. And it's connected with them hoping that you can forgive them. Can you forgive me? This person feels really like... The 4 of Wands is back again. So look, it came through in the 9 of Wands today. You see this wreath, floral wreath energy? It was connected just like that in the 9 of Wands to 4 of them. If you can see them, look, connected with the King of Swords. My gosh, 6 of Wands. They're going to be at that concert, that wedding, that party. Ooh. Yeah, prepare, because there's going to be like a little bit of footing around, somebody pretending they don't see somebody. Not everyone can see each other, but it is here. And at some point, there is going to be some communication coming in. It's not even a question for me. The Queen of Swords is in reverse. Libra ruled by Venus energy. So look, we have our King of Swords and our Queen of Swords. Such a strong validation around the lack of communication and the fear around communicating. The divine feminine energy of our Queen of Swords and the divine masculine energy of our King of Swords. It's the imbalance around that. It's also telling me that you're both here And that's not about gender. Yeah, Seven of Wands is interesting because it's coming here, look, after the Six of Wands. So it's sort of like this person here, King of Swords, Four of Wands. If it's in person, it's like you're turning away or pretending you don't see them. This is around a message that I feel like eventually will come through. And yeah, maybe their worst fears are going to come true, that you're not going to respond to it, or you'll take a really long time kind of energy. That's what they're afraid of. Page of Wands. You know, this can be an immature energy. It's like around the fear of, look at our Page of Wands today. The crow has their mouth wide open, squawking, talking, singing. This reversal energy, it's kind of like an immature energy. Again, more fear around that, what they really want to do, which is to communicate with you. So I feel like the last communication was them something that wasn't great, or they didn't respond. Three of Pentacles in reverse. That's also more validation. Mars and Capricorn energy. I want to bring in some Oracle Capricorn. I'm not reading it in reverse. Right off the bat, there are three there for you. Bottom of the deck. Perspective. Yes. They've gotten a lot of perspective. This is the Hanged Man energy. Power struggles. There is definitely some pride here. There's inaction. Only time will tell energy. Yeah, and that's a timing energy for me in the Hangman. It's Pisces energy, by the way. Major Arcana. You get out of there, you go into the Death card, and you make some really big changes, including getting out of ego. Something is wanting to come through. Gifts. Oh, look, the crow has a button, which would go on something. You know, you need a button, you got to sew it on, you got to mend something, a shirt, a jacket, whatever. There's a safety pin that's open. Crystal, money, feather, a key, star, roses. You know, crows, when you've helped them, they'll bring you gifts for life. This is somebody that, gosh, it's goosebumpy. This is somebody that you really changed. You were there for them at a time they really needed you. And then I feel like there was some lack of reciprocity at some point, which is why I feel like there's so much unresolved hurt here. Anticipation. So before I get into that, I just want to reiterate here in the perspective energy. Look, it's like that Hangman energy. Our crow is hanging. Below them are dandelions, making wishes. Also puppies, which are connections for me, specifically with my guides around making peace. Because it's somebody who really just feels bad about everything. Our crow is anticipating, look, everybody's showing up here at this, it looks like a cafe. They're all kind of waiting, actually. But there's one specifically that's highlighted here, waiting for everyone to come, so there's something there. I feel like this is around the communication that they are really caught up in wanting to have. At some point, again, it could be that they're in a vice energy when it happens, that something's getting sent. Fog. It's usually in the morning. It's pretty heavy. Sometimes you can't see through it. Lack of clarity. And, you know, fog is basically condensation, isn't it? It's water energy, emotions. How did things end or change here? Because the feelings are here. As I say that, look what just came in. Bond. I love you, and I haven't let you go, Capricorn. I really want to talk to you. I miss you. I'm sorry for how I left things. I'm sorry for everything. It is so strong here. It's making me cry. It feels really super emotional. So there's something going on. I'm not privy to all the details, maybe around this energy coming in, because it feels like, whoa. Soar. Community and night. Okay. So there is a validation around this nocturnal energy of being awake, not sleeping. You're very much on their mind. Look at our moon here. That, of course, is bringing in the moon energy around all the feelings. And a lot of the feelings I feel like they've been trying to hide. This Emperor energy, too, I just want to validate. I do feel like it's somebody who's been working a lot to try to forget you. They've been trying to forget you, and it is not happening. No. The moon energy, community. This could definitely be connecting with where somebody is in their life. But it's also an energy of what they're still thinking about. Roots, togetherness. Look at all the poppies here. Look at the roots and the tree. So this can literally be around their community, but I also want to validate if you can see each other. It's super strong for me that it is around something like a wedding or a birthday, a concert. Like there's people there that maybe you even both know. Very specific. But it's also this energy of community for me is around wanting to come together. This soaring energy. Above. Bad decisions, indecision. This person has a lot of regret. This is somebody who, again, I feel very much is in that regret, loves you, wants desperately to talk to you. We are a fated connection. I know we met for a reason, Capricorn. And I'm really ashamed of the way I handle things. This is a heavy energy because I really feel this. It's strong. And it's here with the Knight of Cups in reverse. I trust the universe will bring us together. It's sort of like together again is what it feels. I have a confession to make. It was me, not you. Well, getting over some pride and ego for that. But I also write messages I never send. Holding on to that button, you know, like wanting to sew it into a shirt that's missing a button, mending it. And I write messages in my head over and over. Oh my gosh, awake in the night. It is just really clear. Fate. We are a fated connection. We met for a reason. You are my person, Capricorn. This has hit me hard. Boy, I really feel this energy today. I love you too. So there's an I love you floating around here. You are my person and I love you too. The Tarot Closet. Channeled. More Tarot Closet, I should say. Channeled love messages. Love notes. Love messages from your person. I think of you every day. Do you still love me? My heart belongs to you. It's right here, look, with bond. With the card literally bond. There is so much left unsaid. Yeah, they're writing it, they're not sending it, they're deleting it. Something will come through. You are my person, you are my person. I don't want to lose you forever. I trust the universe will bring us together. We were destined to meet. We are a fated connection, fate and destiny, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. I made so many mistakes. I'm ashamed of the way I handled things. That's where it went. You inspire a love in me I never knew. I have so many regrets. This has hit me hard. That's been really super clear from the beginning. I spy on you. That's also been really clear. Again, whether it's through social media or other people, they are. I was stupid. I made so many mistakes. The last channeled love message. Love message from your person, message from their higher self, Capricorn. This is not surprising at all. I love you. I love you. I love you too. You are my person. You are my person. Okay. Beautiful Capricorn, that's your reading today. I'm putting the I love you here on the bond card, which is very much the lover's card energy. They love you too. Look, it just went here with do you still love me? I love you. Do you still love me? I love you too. Okay. That was emotional and clear. Thank you for watching, Capricorn. I look forward to seeing you at another love reading soon.